You're not crazy, you're just telling the truth.
They know that you have to be silent because if you tell the truth, your parents, they would be on trouble. Your parents know that what they're doing can put them in jail, can lose custody. But at the end of the day, they will always act that they do not know. Hello guys, it's Bessie Roblin here. It has been a while that we haven't seen each other. I just moved back to Paris. So we have to talk about toxic parents who pretend not knowing that what they're doing is illegal. But all of them, they know. So you are going through abuse, physically, verbally, mentally, whatever they do, and you'll be like, okay, what I'm going through, it's not normal. Do my parents know what I'm going through? It's not normal. They know that it's not normal. Because once they will tell you, do not say what is happening at home to other people. This is the first factor that you have to put on your mind. They know that they are toxic. I wouldn't use the word toxic. Maybe they do not know what toxic is, but they know what they're doing is illegal. And what I mean by illegal, you're not allowed to beat your children. You're not allowed to burn your children. You're not allowed to spank them. You're not allowed them to beat them. And the thing is like, yeah, but sometimes parents, I know. But these parents, they go very far. And when I mean they go very far, they would use cables to beat their children. They will put fire on them. They're not going to burn them like they will die. But like what I mean is like they will put something very warm on you to burn you purposely. They will slap you with whatever they have
on their mind, on their hand.
They will beat you with whatever they have in their hand, which is kind of illegal because you're not allowed to beat your children. You're not allowed to physically abuse them. And some parents, they even just beat their children just for fun. To tell you that these things are not normal. And when I'm talking about these things, guys, you have to reflect. These people, they know. They know what they're doing is not good because when you will tell the truth to other people, then they will tell you that you're crazy. You're not crazy, you're just telling the truth. Another thing, guys, that you have also to put on your mind, every time that you go out with your parents, you never recognize your parents because they become too over nice. They're overly nice. Why? Because they know that if they're like showing their true faces, people, they'll be like, this family are going under some real stuff. They're going under some abuse, this and that. Because it's very weird every time that you go out with your parents and you're like, why my parents are like acting in this way? Like, I don't even recognize them. Of course you're not recognizing them. How is it possible that every time when you go out of the house, they act in another way? You don't even recognize them. You're like, at home, you were like insulting me, you were beating me. You told me that I'm a piece of shit. You told me that I was a loser. You told me that I don't deserve to leave. You told me that you preferred aborting me instead of being born. Why when you go out, you're like, my son is the best person ever. My daughter is the best girl in this world. She does this, this and that. How is it possible? Because your parents, they know if they're going to act in this way outside, people are like, no, but your son is not like this. No, your son is not like this. And especially, they will know you are going under something that is not normal in this house. And this not only happens with toxic parents, that would also work with toxic friends, that would also work with toxic partners. When you're out of the house, your partner would like act, oh, you're like the best girl in this world, or like you're the best man, I want to marry you, I want to do this, I want to do this. Unless if this person is reckless, he doesn't care about other people, then he will start like abusing you on the street. That's another thing, you know. But I'm like talking about these people, they know what they're doing is bad and they're like hiding it, and they're like even using manipulation to make you feel that you're weird, that you're stupid, that you're mentally ill, you know, which is not normal, guys. And especially when you will tell the truth, when you will have the courage to tell the truth to authorities, to a social worker, to your friends, to some of your family members, and you will tell things that are going in your house, and you're like, I'm doing it for the best for myself. I'm doing it because I'm tired of this abuse. Because when you will tell the truth to other people and you're going to be like, they have been doing this to me over and over again for many years. I can no longer live how it used to be. I want to leave this house. How much hard is it? The thing is, like, when you're less than 18 years old, you will have educators, you will have social workers contacting your parents, telling what is happening in this house. But your parents, they will become super mean, or they will be victimizing themselves. Maybe your dad might be insulting you. Why are you doing this? Why do you think you're going to ruin my family? You're going to do this and that. You were the first person doing these problems. You were the first person abusing me. So don't tell me that I'm the problem, because children cannot be the problem unless if you're like a very bad person. But when you're being abused, since that you were a young person, since that you were a child, it's not you. So don't victimize yourself, because your parents will be like, it's because of you, it's because of you. And you'll be like, okay, I'm very guilty because of me, I have to act in a certain way. Guys, it's not you. It's not you. And maybe like, I don't know, your mom or your dad, they will act like super, super like sad, telling like, I'm so sorry, like I'm so worried, like my family's going to be ruined because of you. That's manipulation. You're being manipulated. It's impossible that you have ruined this family. If they wanted to keep the family correctly, you just had to do what you had to do. You can't just go and abuse our children and make them suffer so much that you're starving them, that you're doing all of these things, and then you're like, no, but because of you, you know. No, guys, when you know that they know, it's when life changes. You're like, these people know what I'm doing wrong. And the best thing sometimes would be just leave. Leave, leave, leave. Because sometimes leaving this house would be the best solution. Maybe if you have an educator, they can try their best so things can work very well. But leaving would be the best thing ever, because you would leave, you will have your peace, you will have many things that will go very well. I mean, yeah, get a job, you need money, but the thing is like, don't ever discourage yourself. You're young, or maybe you're 30 years old. You deserve so much better. You left this family, it's time to think about something else, because life is so much more than what parents we had. You can travel, you can learn so many things, you can discover about yourself. And when you discover yourself and you know what you're capable of, when you have done so many things, you have been to so many places, you just think that yourself, that you're unlimited, because you came from hard. And when you came from hard, you can become a better person. And when you know what is being toxic, you'll be the best person, because when you would work on yourself, you would become a better person. And I wish you all of these good things, and do what you have to do. I will publish a video if you don't want to run away, you want to do things in another way. That is like the next videos, not the next one, but it's going to be published, how to leave your house, how to move from your house, and how to become financially independent from your parents. Because when you become independent of your parents, then life becomes a better things. You start to do many things in your life, and life become amazing. This was Bessie Roblin, and I wish you the best. And don't mind the lighter, guys.